Hello everybody, it is my favorite time of the month. It's time to do the April card showcase. I'm so excited to share with you the cards that I got this month. The theme for April was rainbow, and there were so many interpretations of rainbows and different ways to incorporate rainbows into the cards. It's so fun, and I can't wait to share that with you. I love all the creativity. I applaud all your hard work. So thank you for sending a card in, and I'll get to those here in a second. Before we get into the cards though, just a reminder, here are all the rules to participate. There's very few. You can use whatever you want. There's a theme every month. For May, the theme is Mermaids and Oceans. For those of you who don't know, in the stamping world, sometimes May is called May because that's when all the mermaid stamps come out. I've already seen several released, and it's only May 1st. So we have a whole month of Mermaids and Oceans. You can send a mermaid and an ocean card, or you can just send one in something that has to do with the ocean. Whatever you like, you're welcome to do that. And then June, I thought it would be fun to do some patriotic cards. You can interpret that any way you want. It could be red, white, and blue. It could be stars, fireworks, barbecue. I don't know, whatever you want. But something patriotic, something that makes you think about, the land that we live in. So those are the themes for the next upcoming months. And here is the address. I'll post this again at the end. And let's jump in. Let's get started with all the fun little cards that we have. First up is this card by Debbie Hill. Absolutely love all the colors. How fun is this? So this is some pattern paper, and actually there's another card that has the same pattern paper on here. This was released not that long ago. It was like a freebie given out by Stampin' Up. Absolutely beautiful, fun, very, very, very appropriate for this theme. This is a little something to brighten your day. It certainly brightens my day. And then on the inside, it has a rainbow sentiment, sending you a rainbow of happiness. I love it. I love it. I don't know where this sentiment came from, but it's absolutely perfect. Love every little bit of it, Debbie. What a beautiful card. I'm so glad you shared that. Thank you so much. Next up is a card by Sherry Warner, and you couldn't have rainbows without rain. So she sent this card along, of course, with this umbrella, and she accented the umbrella with this foil paper, and it's like a little squiggly pattern, and it's absolutely awesome. And the background is umbrellas as well, and I know she did that with a stamp. Absolutely amazing. You did a beautiful job with it. And I like this to get well soon. You know, you're under the weather. Ha ha ha. Feel better soon. So absolutely beautiful card, Sherry Warner. Great job. Next up is this beautiful flower card, and they paper pieced this. Now, I have to apologize. Whoever made this did not sign it. I have an address, but I don't have a name, so I don't know who made it. So I'm so sorry. I'm not sharing that with you now, but it's still a beautiful card. Absolutely love it. So they cut flowers out of different types of pattern paper, because after the rain, you get flowers. That is so right. So look at how cool that is. And I love how she accented the corner with this fun punch. And then I'm going to try to hold this up and see if you can see it. Very faint in the background. I think it's silver. It's either silver gel pen or silver colored pencil. She put a line in like squiggles and whatnot. It really grounds the bouquet, so it doesn't feel like the bouquet is just floating on the card. It really is a nice little touch. It's a very good spring card, and obviously it says welcome spring on the inside. So very, very beautiful. Thank you so much for sending this in. Next up is an interactive card by Evelyn Franz. And look at this. When you turn it, the sun, because suns are an important part of rainbows, right? Look at this. Oh my gosh, I could do this all day. So this is a penny slider, and the sun just seems to keep traveling across that sky. How beautiful is that? And look at these bright, fun colored flowers. And I think the paper is a pattern paper, but it's accented with this gold gel pen. So the centers of the flowers really, really, really sparkle. And then it says warmest wishes on the inside with a flower. And it's also accented with that gold gel pen. Very, very nice. Very clever. Thank you for sharing this with us, Evelyn. All right, another kind of rainbow we have here. This is by Beth Nash. And look at this. She's used all these like color dots to create, I don't know, is it maybe like a mosaic pattern? I guess, could you call it that? And I love that she's included some buttons on some of these. It's just really, really fun pattern. And it's like, you color my world. How fun is that? The inside is blank, but just very, very neat, full of texture. It's fun to play with all the little strings. Whoever gets this is just going to absolutely love it. All right, then first we got 2 cards from Cheryl this month. And this is the first one, and this is just such a neat idea here. She said she was inspired by, I'll leave the note in here for whoever gets this. The original idea came off of a card design from Pinterest, but basically she colored on pattern paper all these little leaves, and then she cut them out to make, like, I don't know, I almost want to say a tree. It almost looks like a tree to me. What do you guys see when you look at this? It's like one of those ink spot things. What do you see? And then she's added the face and grounded it. It's just a very fun spring interpretation of a card. I love all the colors. It's such a happy card. Cheryl, you have so talented. Thank you so, so much. All right, I have another no-name card. Someone gave me this and they didn't sign the back of it, so I have no idea who. This is a fun foil. Look at that rainbow foil. And then it's rainbow to the pot of gold. And say, may there be gold at the end of your rainbow, and happy St. Patrick's Day. If this is your card, though, you have to tell me and let me know, because I'm not sure who gave this to me. So you're going to have to remind me so I can send something back to you. But it's absolutely stunning. And I don't know if the camera picks up that foil, but it is just beautiful. Love that foil. All right, this is Cheryl's second card. And this is also a fun fold. I'll show that to you here in a second. But I love how she has watercolored this, I'm going to assume little girl, maybe little boy, holding an umbrella here. And it says, a life without rain is like a sun without shade. And that is so true, isn't it? I absolutely love the rainbow in your umbrella. It's just such a beautiful, you are so talented in your drawing. Isn't that cool? And then look what happens when you open it up. Isn't that cool? So when I opened this up, I was so shocked. First off, I didn't expect it to be interactive, but how cool is that? But it also brought back a memory. Very, very recently, my mother and I and the kids and my husband all went on a cruise, and they had an art class on the cruise ship. And my mother and I decided to take it, and I'm pretty sure we followed, because there's a little note that goes with this too, followed the tutorial that you said you found on YouTube in this art class, because we made a card with this exact same bouquet in it. And you sent a note in here, and I think this is hilarious, because this is exactly how we felt when we were making it. And I'm going to share this because it is kind of funny. And this is a labor of love. Whoever gets this card, just know this was a labor of love, because the card we made on the ship, and I wish I had it. It was, yes, love is a good word. So thank you, Cheryl, because I know that was hard. But she was saying, she's like, she found the tutorial, and these are the things she learned, is that precision is an art within itself. My large hands and scissors do not mix with tiny cutting patterns. Second, measure twice, cut once is good advice, but keeping track of the tick marks on a ruler will send your brain into overdrive. Also true. Glue is meant to be sticky. It sticks to your fingers, which in turn sticks to tiny pieces of discarded scrap paper all over your table. And I can relate to that. And it says, for some processes are not meant to be rushed. For example, drying glued paper. And 100%, half of this card is not opening it when it's drying. And it's so hard because you just want to keep checking to see if your bouquet is dry. So very, very, very true. This made me laugh so much, Cheryl. So thank you so much for sending it. I'll include this note into whoever I pass this on to. Very, very nice. Next up is my card. I did a little bit more traditional take on the rainbow, but I changed the colors up. This stamp didn't have enough room for all of the traditional Roy G. Biv colors, so I eliminated some of them. But what I did was I highlighted one, so it was kind of like the focal rainbow, if you will. And I put clouds, I put little dots in the yellow, and then I added the sentiment, when it rains, look for rainbows. And it says, you have what it takes to be unstoppable. I couldn't be more proud. So it's a really good encouragement card. I also put glitter raindrops all over the back, just to add a little bit of shine and fun. So hopefully whoever gets this loves it. You guys were working really hard this month because we have yet another interactive card. This is another really beautiful one. This is by Margaret. Look at this fun little shaker card. So there's lots of little sequins in here, and I love the glitter paper, but just how fun is that with all the little shiny fun goodness hanging around in there. And this pink is just so bright and happy. Isn't that awesome? Love it. And then there's more. When you open it up, it turns into a wiper card, and it says a little something to brighten your day. Happy birthday. And look at all of that glitter and how it just shines. What a happy, happy, happy card. So thank you for sharing, Margaret. This is absolutely awesome. Next up is Lori. And Lori used that paper that Debbie Hill used in the beginning. Let me see if I can find it. It is the same, I think the same pattern paper, but look at how different their cards look, even though they use the same paper in different spots. Isn't that cool? I love it. Lori, I love this card. I love how you color blocked all this. Very, very cool. And I know that's a little bit harder than it looks because your measurements have to be precise. And it says, get well soon. A warm and friendly greeting, a cheery thought or two, and many get well wishes are in this card for you. What a really cool sentiment. I absolutely love the happiness enclosed here. Perfect. And our last card is a rainbow card, but it's monochromatic, and they use green. This is made by Evelyn Franz, my grandmother in Deschler. And it says, I will never be able to thank you enough. And it's blank on the inside. So how cool is that? I love this little clay heart on there. And I believe she created the rainbow using stencils, and she added some stitched clouds here to accent this. And she even sponged the clouds with green. So she really kept that green theme throughout the entire card. So how neat is that? You guys went above and beyond this month. I love all of the different interpretations of rainbow. Ironically, my son, who loves rainbows, did not participate this month. It's just been crazy with all the things. He got sick, so it was just, he didn't have a chance to get a card done. Maybe he'll share his rainbow card with us next month. So I'll share that with you if he makes one. I hope you'll participate for May and June. You can use anything you want, any medium you want. When you send your card, just send a self-addressed stamped envelope or a dollar bill to cover the return shipping back to you. Make sure you send all the cards to this address. And I can't wait to see what you guys make for Mermaids and Oceans. You're welcome to send one for each theme, or just pick one, whatever you like. And if you're thinking ahead, think patriotic for June. So I'm always so blessed to see all your creations. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.